Hello, I'm Edward Tarte. In early adulthood, I was a Catholic priest. Now I am an atheist, which simply means that I now find no credible evidence for the existence of any God. This video is a follow-up to my earlier video, Was Jesus a Good Teacher? In this video, I am now speaking to anyone who will listen, but especially to Christian believers. I am a teacher, a dedicated teacher. After leaving the priesthood, I taught math in the classroom for 37 years to age 70. In one of those years, at my very large high school, I was chosen Teacher of the Year. After retiring from the classroom, I have continued to teach math for the past 5 years as a private math tutor. The bottom line is, I know what makes a good teacher. A good teacher knows his material and speaks clearly, unambiguously. He says what he means and means what he says. And a good teacher sees to it that his teaching is accurately transmitted to whoever needs to receive it. In my earlier video, I make the case that the biblical Jesus fails these criteria for being a good teacher. In that video, I list 12 things that he allegedly said that demonstrate that he was not a good teacher. In this video, I want to focus particularly on one other thing that he allegedly said. But first, I need to lay a little more foundation. Catholics and many other Christians believe firmly that Jesus is one person of the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. He is the Son. And each of those three persons is God, meaning that Jesus is truly God, and therefore Jesus is all-knowing, all-powerful, creator of all things. Now in Matthew chapter 15, Jesus is quoted as saying, "What enters a person's mouth does not defile him." It follows from Christian belief that Jesus knew about circumstances in future centuries, including our century. Therefore, he knew all about tobacco abuse and addiction. He knew about health dangers of overeating and of unhealthy diet choices, alcohol abuse and addiction, drug abuse and addiction. And he knew that these things would damage, ruin, and destroy the lives of untold millions of people. Jesus should have spoken out against these bad things, but there is no record of his having done so. Instead, he allegedly made that stupid statement, "What enters a person's mouth does not defile him." That was a huge, cruel lie. Now, the catch to all this is that the allegedly all-powerful Jesus made no provision to ensure that his teachings would be accurately transmitted to us. Biblical scholars are in wide agreement. We actually have no accurate knowledge of what Jesus said and did. Nevertheless, Jesus allegedly said that we must believe in him. He said that people who do not believe in him should be killed and will go to hell, a place that as God he created, to suffer there extremely severe torture forever. Take my case. As a priest, I believed in Jesus with all my heart. I dedicated my life to him. But there came a time when I started using properly what you Christians would call my Jesus-given brain. And the result is that I am now an atheist. So, for using my brain, your Jesus wants me killed and plans to torture me forever in his hell. Is your Jesus a nice person? You Christians, does it actually make sense for you to believe in your Jesus? I call upon you to use your brains. Examine your beliefs with a degree of criticism and skepticism. Base your exploration not on faith, but on evidence. If that idea seems strange to you, watch my video, Evidence versus Faith. And to my atheist friends who are watching, for the good of our human species, let us work toward the long-term goal of the demise of all religion. To all of you viewers, thank you for watching this video.